Hi, friends. So today's spirit message is just going to be a little different. I am going to be reading from new cards that I made. They form 3 different pieces of artwork. But today I wanted to do a spirit message with these because they have little tidbits of affirmations or advice, things that I have picked up along the way on my journey, as well as things that I have received from other people. If you're following our channel, a lot of the messages I receive from Spirit are from others. That is how my spirit guide chooses to speak to me. At least one of them chooses to speak to me. And so I thought today, my cat's here if you're hearing purring and meowing. I thought today I would share these with you, and I felt these messages were really important right now with all the transformational growth that's happening, especially after just having Lionsgate Portal. So I'm just going to get right into it. Before I begin, I usually take nice, long, deep breaths so I can really connect to my heart center and speak with love and light and truth. You can probably see my crow friends in the back and hear them. So I'll begin here. You can follow along too if you want, and you don't have to close your eyes or anything. I like to feel, so that's why I do that. All right, so I'll begin shuffling these and we'll see whatever happens to come out. Don't want to lose them flying in the wind. It's a little windier than I thought it was today. Feels wonderful though. I'm happy to have my crow friends join me. Every time they join, I feel very connected and guided. I know that I'm doing something that's good for me and good for my soul's journey when they appear. I'm going to take that one too. And I think maybe one more is what I'm feeling. Yep. The wind helped with that one. All right. So let's read these. So here's this one. And it states, you are a direct reflection of Source. You are a direct reflection of Source. It's backwards, I know. And then here is this. And it says, I have everything I need. I have everything I need. And here is this one. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. And the first one that popped out is this one here. And it says, I accept others the way they are. I accept others the way they are. So, what I am getting from this is, what I feel from this is that oftentimes when obstacles pop into our life or we experience something that we weren't quite expecting to experience, we can often forget that we are a direct reflection of Source, that we have everything that we need, and that everything is always working out for us. And it can oftentimes we can feel obstacles and feel unexpected things when we're interacting with other people. And I feel what Source is saying here is that part of accepting ourselves as we are and being our true authentic self is also accepting others for the way that they are and where they are on their journey. Not everyone is going to be at the same vibration that you are, and not everyone is going to be on the same journey that you're on. They may be set to experience something completely different. And that's their journey. That's what they signed up for when they reincarnated in this life. And the same goes for us, for me. Everything that we are experiencing in this life is something that we signed up for to experience here and now. And it's all a part of our path. It's all a part of the plan. And I had an interesting conversation today that I think applies to here. I was talking to an individual, and we were talking about how most 12-year-olds have more anxiety than people that are in mental institutions. About 50% more. There was a study done that there's about 50% more anxiety in 12-year-olds than there is in even people in mental institutions. And I think what a lot of people, actually I don't think, I feel what a lot of people have forgotten is that we don't really have control over what happens in our life per se. I mean, yes, we do and we don't. The true control that we have is how we perceive things and how we choose to act and the thoughts that we choose to have. So if you are experiencing something that you weren't quite expecting, you got to ask yourself, whoa, they're really flying close. You got to ask yourself, what is a lesson here? What is the thing that you need to be observing? Or what is the thing that you need to be aware of in yourself? Because we all are a direct reflection of Source. So when we experience something outside of ourselves that we don't really particularly like, it's often something coming from within us, some type of repression or non-acceptance in ourselves. And that's Source's way of saying, hey, I'm trying to show you this. I'm trying to bring you back to your center, bring you back to who you truly are. And I think that's why it's important to accept others where they are. Because when you do, you also accept yourself, where yourself is in your journey. Because as within, so without. And so the universe, or as the universe, so the soul. So I mean, everything is all interconnected. We're all one at our core, and we choose to come into this expression, this lifetime, so that we can experience something new and learn something new, a new facet of ourselves as Source. And so taking each step, each moment as it is in that moment. It's a moment for you to reflect upon, to observe, to learn from. I mean, it can be a variety of different things because we're all experiencing different things. Every perception of the same situation is different. And that's something that, this is not just a message for you guys. This is a message for me too. And I feel it's really important that we all start really accepting that this is the moment, and this is all the moment. This moment is all we have. And it's also vitally important to realize that this moment, in this very moment, you have everything that you need. You need nothing outside of this moment. This moment is completely perfect, even if it doesn't seem like it. To the ego, to the mind, it's perfect. Because Source created it. You created this moment. And as a byproduct, it is perfect. It may not be exactly what we think because we don't always have that higher perspective. Like you can't be always like a crow that, is up here looking at everything. We're down here. We don't always have that higher view. And so it takes our awareness and our observation and our acceptance of ourselves and grace of ourselves, and doing that also for others, that helps us understand each moment and understand ourselves and our own path. It's truly when you take a step back from any situation that you're experiencing, whether it's a positive one or a negative one, it is beautiful in itself, always. And I know, being a person that I experience sexual trauma, physical abuse, mental abuse, a lot of different varieties of abuse. When I say that every single moment, whether it's positive or negative, I know that that's not always easy to take and understand, and it's a jagged pill to swallow. I do understand that. But when you can take the higher perspective and you look that moment that you experience, whether it was positive or negative, is making you stronger, is bringing you closer to who you truly are. You're experiencing things that's either in alignment with you or not in alignment with you. And that's how you develop your vibrational sonar, how you realize what is true to yourself and what's not. And there's not anything wrong with that. Would we choose to experience the negative things? Probably not, like from an ego standpoint. But from a soul standpoint, yes, we would. Because going through those things, either the positive or the negative, it teaches you something about yourself. Not only do you learn that you're strong enough to make it through that, but you also learn that you're able to help others, that you're able to guide other people. And you're able to tell them and show them, not really tell them, it's really hard to tell people things like that, but you're able to show them that there's another way, that there's the light at the end of the tunnel, that there's something more than what they experience. Or if it was something positive, that they're not alone in experiencing that positivity, that they can share that with the world, that's part of our design, is to share all of the good things that we want to celebrate about ourselves, all of the wonderful things that we accomplish, all the wonderful things that we learn about ourselves that is true to who we are. And when we do that, we come to this whole new perspective of understanding, and that we do have every single thing that we need right here, right now, in this moment. And that we are a true reflection of Source, all of us. We're all different pieces of the elephant. And we also come to a place of acceptance of ourselves, and then acceptance of others. When we accept others, we accept ourselves, because everyone is a reflection of us. Everyone and everything is a reflection of Source. And so if that is true, which it is true, it cannot be any other way. And it creates an immense amount of gratitude and love. And when you have that, so many blessings start unfolding for you, and then continue to unfold for you. And you start realizing that even though this one little moment wasn't fantastic, or maybe it was amazing, we learn not to get attached to those things. And we learn to just be in the moment. And when we're in the moment, that's when heaven unfolds. That's when beauty is presented before us. That's when we're able to truly transform into our true self and experience the truth of who we are. And in my opinion, to experience the truth of who we are, there is no greater gift. And to be able to share that with the world is one of the biggest blessings that you can ever possibly experience. You know, whether you go through something negative or positive, to be able to share that with another in a new light and create a connection to everyone. It's beautiful. It's truly beautiful. And then there's no limit. There's no limit to what you can experience. There's no limit to the joy that you can feel. There's no limit to the gratitude that you can experience. There's no limit to the blessings. When you open yourself up and you don't attach yourself to every little thing, and you accept others the way they are, you realize that you're a reflection of Source, and so are they. You realize that you have everything that you need, and everything is always working out for you. Always. It just continues to repeat that, yes, everything really is working out for you. And then it just unfolds into this beautiful display of life. Heaven on earth, a new earth. it's truly beautiful. I'm just really basking in this moment. It's a truly beautiful moment, and it's something that I needed to hear myself. And I'm really grateful to be able to share this message with you all and with myself. And just grateful for you all to be watching and for supporting our channel and all of the love that you guys give us and the support. And it really means a lot. And I just want to tell you that we appreciate you and we love you all so very much. And if this, whatever resonated with you, take it with you. Whatever doesn't, just toss it away. It wasn't meant for you. And so I look forward to next time, you guys. And I hope you have a wonderful day.